Hi there, Wargamers. It's Def bringing you from 11th Legion again here. Bringing you part 2 of the Tyrannofex Spacing tutorial. As you can see, the PVA and superglue mix has dried now and it's created some really nice varying textures for us and a nice bubbling froth type thing. What we're going to do now is paint the base. A word of notice if you haven't started this project just yet, this actually took over a week to fully dry, so be prepared for long drying times. So what we're going to do now is we're going to undercut the base, and I'm just going to use a airbrush, and we're going to be using the Legion Surface Primer Black for this. So if you want to use the same paint, that's up to you. Of course, if you want to do this by hand, it's up to you guys. I'm just doing this because it's what I've got available. If you want to use a spray paint, that works too. Right guys, we're back, and once that's dried nicely, I'm gonna start off painting the slime biomass area. We're gonna start off with green. Now, I've chosen green here. This is obviously to get a lot darker as a base colour. From a video help that Voice of Mars did. I'm gonna put a bit of links on my pod out here somewhere to its video on the colour theory. It was a great help because my Tyranids are purple, with a predominant colour with a chitin, so in order to make it stand out, I do a contrasting colour. So this is actually going to get quite luminous in the hue eventually, but obviously we'll start off with a dark green. See how we go. I want to time lapse this. Back after getting a bigger brush because it's taking too long with that small one. Okay guys, we're just going to let that dry for a bit. Back in it. Okay guys, next I'm going to give it a bit of a some war boss green from Gates at that range. See how that turns out. Most of the raised areas almost completely covering the Vallejo dark green. It's pretty much almost a very wet overbrush. Quite a heavy one. Okay, that's got that bit done. Okay, next we're going to go over this with a bit of Skarsnik green. Next we're going with a Scorpiona green, that's from Vallejo. It's a very, very luminous green. This is a bit more gentle of a overbrush. Right, next I've added a touch of white to the Scorpion green, and I'm just going to do a real light dry brush. Well, again, it's not a roller brush, not really a dry brush as such. If it's looking a bit bright at the moment, I'm going to tone it down a bit. Right, and then final for this stage, I've added even more white to the Scorpion green, and this time really lightly going on over. Then we're going to let that dry, and then we'll come back and we'll put some washes on and identify our final highlight. Next, guys, we're going to wash the area with Bale 10 green. Basically going to smother it. There we go, guys. And as we put quite a bit on there, we're going to have to leave that for quite a bit to dry out. Right guys, on to the next bit. I wasn't actually liking how basically how green the recesses were in this. So I decided I'm going to hit it with a agri surf shade wash and see what that does. So basically it's a bit of trial and error here. As before, just whapping it on. Because I'm wanting this to look like it's actually vegetation that's being dissolved into the soup that the Tyranids feed on. Keep the high freeze going. And again, we'll let that dry and see what happens. Next, guys, we're going to dry brush the very top of the biomass with Skull White. But this is going to be really fine, gentle dry brush just to pick up some of the details. Right guys, that's that bit done for the time being, and stay tuned for the next part where we're going to actually continue the rest of the base. Right, definitely right.